innovation, resilience, agility. It's how Michigan businesses continue to work together to make a difference now and shape the future. Join us and make your mark where it matters. Visit michiganbusiness.org/radio.
Hey, this is BJ. Thanks for listening to our show's podcast. If you're a fan of all things geeky, you should check out my other podcast, BJ Shea's Geek Nation. We have new episodes every day, and you can check it out at bjgeeknation.com.
Your driver's license is important so you can get back and forth to work, get your kids to school, and back and forth to daycare. If your license has been suspended because you can't pay your tickets, you can't do any of those things. Let's talk about Chapter 13 bankruptcy. You may have heard the tickets cannot be discharged, but they can be dealt with in a Chapter 13 case. Why not come in for a free consultation? The chapter you choose will make all the difference to your getting back legally on the road. Let's design a plan to pay off your tickets and restore your license immediately. I'm attorney Travis Gagne. Please contact me today at ChooseTheRightChapter.com. That's ChooseTheRightChapter.com.
99.9 KISW, The Rock of Seattle. Got a new survey. Okay, here are the genres of music that people are the most likely to listen to when they want to feel happy.
Oh.
And this is interesting because, I'm very happy because they're number 2 on the list is our fine genre, rock.
Nice.
Number 2 on the list.
So what do you think? Number 1's probably pop.
Yeah, not a surprise. Yeah.
See, for me, number 1, it's a no-brainer. It's Christmas music.
Hey, it's Dominic the Donkey.
Why do I even do these stupid surveys? I'm in a great mood now. Yeah. Does the song make you? Does it make you feel good? Or is it because it pisses me off? Yeah. I think it's the latter. I think it is. Yeah. Yeah. Nobody really likes that song. They just like that it pisses me off. Yeah. That's quite all right. Go ahead and ruin the show. Yeah.
It's rock. It's rock.
Yeah, it's great. Not making me happy. Yeah. Honestly. It's probably seriously, it's probably the worst thing that you bring to this show.
Thank you.
Yeah. Besides
that's saying a lot.
Yeah, besides yourself. I mean, that goes without saying. Yeah. So, we're talking about this survey. What makes you feel happy? So, pop is number 1. Rock is number 2. Okay, everybody. What do you think number 3 is?
Hawaiian music.
No, it's actually dumb, in my opinion.
Oh, polka.
No, it's actually
collective soul.
Well, actually, you might be able to put them in this category. Pop rock.
Yeah, maybe. What's wrong with pop rock?
Well, just think of it as pop is 1, rock is 2, pop rock is 3. It's just like, oh, okay.
Yeah, but I would say, like, what would you consider to be pop rock?
I have
21
no idea.
Pilots.
Yeah, you're right.
Now.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think, like, Third Eye Blind. I mean, they all started as maybe being just legit, just rock or alt rock.
Collective Soul was pop rock because they crossed over.
But they started as alt rock.
Yeah, you're right.
A lot of bands start as alt rock and then become pop rock if it gets popular.
It's interesting. If you go to Google and just type in pop rock bands, they have stuff listed as like the Beatles, the Rolling Stones, Green Day, Coldplay,
They're all
Zeppelin,
popular.
Did Guns N' Roses ever get to pop rock?
Yes, of course. Sweet Child of Mine.
That's what I figured. Yeah,
giant monster.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Paradise City?
Yeah, so, I mean, that I guess they're in pop rock. Okay. I can't think of anything, I don't know. See, pop, I don't know what pop is anymore anyway.
Imagine Dragons, the Killers.
Imagine Dragons is a great example.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Now.
Yeah, that's
they're playing on
point.
every radio station.
They're so good.
All right, what do you think number 4 is, guys?
Polka.
The genre that makes you feel happy. Polka is not on this list.
Reggae.
Good call, Rev.
Ooh, you know what? I am surprised reggae didn't make the list. It did not.
Damn, because that was a legitimate guess. I just, like, anytime you hear it, it puts you kind of in an ease mood, and you just kind of chill.
What about, like hippy dippy music?
Don't even know what genre that might be. Hippy dippy music. I don't know what you call that. Stoner rock?
It's just like freedom rock, bro.
All right, man.
Probably something stupid like country.
Country's actually number 6. Yeah, not number 4.
See, I don't hate country.
No, and you know what? Country, I will tell you that.
Save a horse, ride a cowboy.
Today's country is
in a good mood.
Today's country puts you in a lot better mood than the country I started playing 30 years ago.
It's funny because I
like
love
old school better.
Yeah, I love bluegrass. Like that's what I listen to.
That puts you in a good mood?
Yeah, I'll just dance around. It just feels good. Like my dad loves it too. It's something we can bond over. It's better than regular country.
Well, bluegrass is great music, no doubt about it. I don't know why. I just never thought it never made me happy. But then
the lyrics are kind of sad, but the vibe of the music, the bounce and stuff makes me happy.
Number 4 on the list, I don't understand how this makes people happy because it's so depressing, most of it.
Goth?
Well, I say it's depressing, but then if it's a movie soundtrack, no, it's actually kind of cool and enlivening. And I'm talking about classical music.
Oh, okay. You're like orchestral.
Yeah.
A little Beethoven.
Yeah, see, that doesn't really do a whole lot
But
for
you're like,
me.
what's his face from
John
Star
Williams.
Wars?
Yeah. Good old John Williams.
May the 4th be with you, John.
Yeah, good old John. By the way, he used to be known as Johnny Williams way back in the day. That's what they used to call him. And he did the theme for Lost in Space, which a lot of folks didn't realize that was the first thing he did. And they did a new version of his soundtrack for the new Lost in Space on Netflix.
Do you have a sample? I want to hear what that sounds. Oh, you do? Awesome. Oh, yeah.
Wow. Really?
Sounds good. Sounds great.
Yeah. Thanks. You know what?
What about techno?
Why don't you get a little John Williams Lost in Space?
Our internet's not working right now, BJ.
Oh, come on, man.
Unfortunate. Yeah.
It's a great tune. All right?
Okay, get it.
Fine. Whatever. Disco is number 7 on the list.
Yeah.
Really? You're a disco fan?
I don't hate disco.
Yeah, my generation,
Like
unfortunately,
Bee Gees.
wanted to burn it up,
Because now it's a novelty when I hear it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm not hearing it all the time, so I don't mind disco.
I mean, I used to dress like a disco guy. It wasn't I made the wrong
We
choice.
should go back to that.
I really made the wrong choice. I went fully into the disco dress, leisure suits, and silk shirts.
Jeez.
Thought that's what you should do in high school. I thought that was going to be my chance. I went from junior high to high school, and I thought, when I walk in looking as fly as I look, nobody was wearing that crap but me.
You never got any better either because you had the Flock of Seagulls haircut in the 80s, too.
Right.
You're
I
at
sure
your
did.
best now.
Yeah. Am I at my best with no
I think
hair?
so.
Yeah, no hair and old man gear. I did find
old man gear.
Yeah, you got you
Yeah,
got stuff.
right.
Yeah.
All right.
I did find Johnny Williams, the theme to Lost in Space from season 3.
Yeah, let's see that. Love this, Steve. Oh, yeah. Big countdown happening. It's the Star Wars guy.
Sounds like I'm on a Disney ride.
Yeah.
Oh, man, this was such a great
Awesome
intro.
Disney ride. Let's go.
Oh, this brings me back.
It's actually cool.
He really did. And this was before anybody knew who John Williams was.
Oh, yeah, he was Johnny Williams.
Is EDM on this thing?
It should be.
Because that puts me in a great mood.
Oh, let's see.
Like the ones where it sounds like the guy's like farting in the mic, like.
Would that be dance? Would you count that as dance? That's number 5.
Yeah.
Yeah, dance is there.
I guess.
Yeah.
But I like that grimy sounding EDM. That puts me in a great space. Like,
There you go.
like Skrillex.
Oh, this is Dead Mouse.
Oh, Skrillex rocks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like Skrillex and Rick Ross.
Yeah. You got the
Purple Lamborghini,
reptile
yo.
theme from Skrillex?
The what theme?
Oh, dude, the reptile theme from Skrillex. Are you kidding me? From Mortal Kombat? Oh, it's so good.
I don't even know.
Oh, dude, find that.
Yeah, I'm trying to find it.
It's one of Joey's hits. That's how I know about it.
No, is jazz on the list?
No, it's not on the list. Listen to this theme. Dude, this is the reptile theme. Oh, man! Wow. Back. I love that movie. Oh, yeah.
I like techno music, but you can't do anything to that. You're convulsing on the dance
You're just
floor.
watching Reptile trying to kick somebody's ass is what you're trying to do.
All right,
you do.
Do you have the Skrillex one I want? You do? Okay, awesome.
Oh, God dang, dude. Seriously, why do you got to ruin a good piece?
One person just said, Steve, you're a jackass.
Yeah, he
I
sure
now
is.
got Dominic the Donkey stuck in my head.
Yeah. Hey, by the way, Dan.
Dubstep, that's what the person was saying. That's the stuff I like.
Yeah, that's the dubstep,
Oh,
Skrillex
right.
and stuff like that.
Dan Lightwee, by the way, your new friend Steve is the jackass that likes Dominic the Donkey, okay?
He knows what's up.
Yeah, he knows. Musicals came in at number 9. Ballads number 8. Musicals number 9. Okay.
Unless it's Grease, too.
No,
come
not
on.
Grease too.
Chicago, man. It's like the cell block tango. Not again.
Yeah, honestly, Vicky. Yeah. You can't say any of those, Steve.
Yeah,
Dominic the
swat
Donkey
that
is on
fly.
it's on the same level as musicals.
So sexy, and then watching Catherine Zeta-Jones just dance around. And
All right,
while
well,
you
that's a
watch the
good
video.
thing. I mean, there's nothing wrong with Catherine Zeta-Jones. Indie rock came in at number 10.
Okay.
Yeah, so there you go. So
Like the
that's it.
folky indie rock, like Head in the Heart. I love the Head in the Heart. Local band that's gone on to do some great things.
Oh, I don't know them.
You would like them.
All right, if you say I would like them,
I think so. They're catchy and it's got a good vibe to them.
normally, actually, I do appreciate your musical taste. You
You got some Head in the Heart?
Don't play Dominic the Donkey again. Oh, yeah, you're right. Man. Yeah, you're right. This is totally me.
Oddly enough, another hockey related. The bassist I play hockey with from time to time.
Look at you, buddy.
Everyone's playing hockey now.
Hockey, I know.
Actually, he lives in Nashville now, though, but yeah.
Well, hockey's got a resurgence when you think of some of the cities they're in now.
That's what I love about hockey, to go back a little bit, which is funny how it comes full circle, but when we had like Jerry Bruckheimer in, who's just a multi-millionaire movie producer guy that I would never think I could find a common ground with that dude. But him and I just had the most normal conversations about hockey, and you forget that he's just like this super producer guy from Hollywood.
Yeah, you're right, dude. You're right. What's his face? The guy from Rescue Me, Dennis Leary.
Dennis Leary.
Big hockey fan. Yeah, loves it. I think he does a tournament every year, doesn't he?
Kiefer Sutherland also plays hockey.
Did not know that about Kiefer.
I believe
Tom Arnold loves
Cuba
hockey.
Gooding Jr. plays hockey.
Yeah?
Yeah.
BJ and Migs, mornings on The Rock, 99.9 KISW.
99.9 KISW, The Rock of Seattle.
Now it's time for Facebook Drama.
And Facebook Drama is brought to you by Beacon Plumbing, Heating, and Mechanical. And once again, this is our opportunity to point out the idiots that are on Facebook, and there's a lot of stupid people. This time around, of course, we are going to act out the drama that unfolds because of a Facebook post. And this time around, BJ, you will be the original poster. You'll be Bob.
Alrighty.
Rev, you will be Cynthia.
Sweet.
Vicky, you are Jason.
Nice.
Sarah, you are Mark.
Oh, hey.
And I'll play the role of Jeffrey.
How about you finally gave me a role that's my name?
Yeah, it's like Tony Danza, always playing Tony in every show that he's in.
I'm Bob.
All right, so once again, Bob is the original poster. So, Bob, please take it away.
I can't believe it happened again. Give me the strength not to punch someone right now.
Oh, what happened?
Mark stole my girlfriend for the third time.
Wow, Mark, that's pretty low.
Wait, he stole your girlfriend for the third time? Whose fault is it for continuing to be his friend? You have had the same girlfriend for 5 years, and she cheated on you 3 times with him? Wise up already.
And that's just with him. I bet she's seen more peckers than a tree.
Oh, man, I thought it was different girls. How does that even happen?
I guess it's just payback for sleeping with his sister back in the day.
You what? This story keeps getting better and better.
Well, that just makes sense now. You're all cray-cray.
Boom. Sad you found out. Glad you figured out why I hate you. Tell your girl I said hi.
Wow.
Heard she went back to you last night. Sucker.
F you, dude.
Your girlfriend already did. Plus, I bet you will be calling me for beers in a week.
This is the most confusing triangle I have ever seen. I'm deleting all of you.
Are we just going to overlook the most offensive part of this thread?
What's that?
The fact that Jason, who's my age, 35, used the term cray-cray.
I can't.
Yeah, no 35-year-old should be saying cray-cray.
Yeah, you're right. That's the worst.
Yes.
The rest of it all
Everything else is fine.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it makes
everything
sense,
is fine.
right?
Yeah.
Wow. 3 times and you're still hanging with the dude? Bros and hoes? No, I mean, how does that happen?
On both ends. 3 times you're still with that girl.
Yeah.
And 3 times you're still friends with that guy.
Yeah, man. I think I'd have to quit after the
Life or what?
The second time, I probably would have to quit life. Seriously, if this is my friend and my girlfriend, yeah, I'd have to quit life.
It's time to move to Alaska.
Yeah.
Go live in an igloo.
God, I mean, those are the 2 things that you have in life that you hope will be good: a girlfriend and a best friend. And both of them just basically just effed him and effed each other. And I mean, seriously, it's just,
Wow. Well, he never said he was his best friend, so let's cut him some slack.
Yeah, I guess. But he says, "Oh, you'll call me from beers in a week."
Yeah, he's definitely his worst friend.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Unless other ones are doing her as well.
Wow.
I don't get it, and I agree with what's-her-face, Cynthia. That was the most confusing triangle I've ever read as well. I'm deleting them all, too.
Yeah, Cynthia realizes, like, I cannot even be part of these people. I got to get out.
Wow.
Yeah. All right, dude, I have to say this. People... Wow. There are just things I think you should know in life.
Okay, what happened?
Especially if you're a teacher. An online professor incorrectly told a student that Australia isn't a country and gave her a failing grade. How about that? How about you go, what? I failed because you told me to do a thing about a country. What? Yeah, so Southern New Hampshire.
That person is clearly as smart when it comes to the country or the world as I am.
Yeah, exactly. They had to replace the instructor. The student's 27. They're in Idaho, asked to compare American social norms to that of another country, so she chose social media use in Australia. Professor goes, I told you, another country, stupid, not a continent, you get a 0. And she's like, it is a country and a continent. And he's like, no, it's not. And the university official's like, yeah, we're sorry. We're going to let him go. Sorry about that.
Stupid. I mean, when you you make the initial mistake, but then the person comes back, he says, what are you talking about? When you, I don't know, type in that Google machine, hey, let me make sure before I start being Mr. Authoritative about my decisions.
Isn't that funny how people don't even bother to check? They just think they know.
Right.
That's so great. I get it. It's confusing because no other continent, I think, right? Wait, let me think about it. Is Iceland a continent? I don't know.
See, here we go. This is why we're not teachers.
You're right.
What about Africa?
Yeah, well, no, Africa. I mean, they're continents, but I was going to say there's no other continent that's its own country
as well.
But I could be wrong. I don't know if is Iceland a continent?
Iceland is not a continent.
All right.
It is a tiny country. Maybe you're thinking of Antarctica?
Antarctica. You're right. I meant Antarctica.
Okay.
Iceland
No, that was not a country either. It doesn't have any. There's no countries in with it.
See. But you know what? I am not a teacher, and I asked before I gave anybody a failing grade.
For those just tuning in and new to our show, yes, you are listening to some of the dumbest individuals you'll ever meet, myself included.
Disclaimer.
Yes.
Just goes
you don't come to us for geography.
But who needs geography?
Well, I don't know.
I mean, okay.
Clearly not me.
The people that need to go places need geography. Otherwise, what do you need to know?
I could use it and beat Miggs. I probably would have won a few more games.
Yeah, you sure would have. And you can never go on Jeopardy because you got to know geography.
I'd always forget to phrase things in a question, too.
I love the statement from Southern New Hampshire University because they basically had to apologize for the ignorance of their professor. But here's the answer they gave. I love this because, again, we're talking about how the professor said that Australia is not a country. It's only a continent, but it's actually both. So their statement was, the university deeply regrets the interaction between the professor and student, and we wish Australian athletes good luck in the Olympic Games. It's like, what? Okay.
Very topical of them.
Yeah, thanks, buddy. Oh, I just love it. We wish good luck to everyone. Shut up. I got a new survey that looked at the most common dreams and nightmares that people have.
Oh.
And so, can you remember anything at all about your dreams and nightmares that you could say is a common theme?
Well, mine right now, I think could constitute as both a dream and a nightmare. I've had this weird dream that I've been going to a ballet recital at the Fifth Avenue Theater, and I show up, and I'm carrying Lulu, and Lulu's wearing a pink tutu.
Wow, that is very specific.
I don't know why I keep having this dream.
Wow, that is very specific.
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm not even with my wife. It's just me and Lulu going to the ballet.
Is Tiny Dancer playing in the background?
No, Rev, don't get crazy with this.
We used to say something about you and your relationship with dogs, and that nightmare pretty much just goes right back to some of the allegations that were thrown out there.
Date night,
and you're not there with your wife, there with your dog. Yeah, that's all I'm going to say.
Well, that's the recurring dream right now, is that Lulu's wearing a tutu, and we're going to the Fifth Avenue Theater to see some ballet.
Yeah, for men, the most common recurring dream is pretty much the same as women, and that is a strong desire to travel. How about that? Men and women dream about traveling somewhere new. That's like the big dreams that the average man and woman have in this survey.
I've never dreamt about traveling.
I've had a couple of dreams of wanting to go to places I've seen. Like, I want to stay at a hut that's just over the ocean. I think it's in Bora Bora. I've seen pictures, and it's just a hut. Like, people stay in huts, and they're in the middle of the ocean. Like, they just push them way out off the coast, and you're surrounded by water everywhere, and it's just tropical. And it's like, yeah, I've had that dream. Like, it'd be so cool.
Are you holding a 7-pound dog wearing a tutu?
No, that's not in my dream. Okay. Sorry, Steve.
This is just me.
I'm there with my wife. I suppose I'm the weirdo here.
Rev, what's yours?
The most recent sort of recurring dream is like this weird, I'm in like this sort of like Born Identity thing going on like a sci-fi hotel, but Rihanna's there. And, well, it gets a little sexy.
Yeah, what movie was she
Whoa,
in?
You're having a sex dream with Rihanna?
I have, yes.
Nice.
Recently.
Oh, look at his face. He's getting really red.
I know.
Dude, she was in the...
you're banging Rihanna?
Did you see the Valerian movie?
No, I have not.
Dude, are you serious?
I have not seen that at all.
That was a chase sci-fi movie that Rihanna was in. You really never saw...
Really?
Did you know she was in that movie?
No, not at all. The last movie that I knew that she was in was in Battleship.
Oh, that is so... She actually is in that sci-fi movie, and there's a lot of chase scenes in that sci-fi movie.
Oh, no, this isn't any chase
You're
scene.
dreaming a very bad movie that everybody hoped was good.
Yeah, she's just kind of leading me by the... yeah.
Is she wearing a pink tutu in your dream?
No.
I will say this, though. Men's nightmares, largely the same as those reported by women, and it's all about falling, being chased, and being attacked. Except for women, they also fear losing their teeth. I guess so. I mean, your smile is a big thing, and I guess for women, sure, they like to have a nice smile. That makes sense.
I'm looking at them for the guys. They dream about, in addition to traveling, sex and having superpowers.
Oh yeah, I dream about all those. Yeah.
Sex, okay,
I dream about sex.
Rev
yes.
clearly must have a superpower to be able to bang Rihanna.
Yeah, right.
I mean, that's quite the score.
Over the course of my life, I've not been able to look at certain coworkers because I've had like a massive sex dream, and it's been vivid. And I remember. And then
Is it someone we know?
And I walk in. I'm not going to say a thing about anything.
Why not? Tell
because
us.
it's a
listening.
human resources nightmare.
Not everybody has sex dreams about Miles, Steve.
Yeah. I don't want Miles to feel uncomfortable.
Well, I do.
Yeah.
He's wearing a pink tutu.
Yeah, is he wearing it? Yeah, he was. He and I went to the ballet.
Yeah, and we were traveling.
Yeah, so
Slam Town.
And of course, superpowers. I mean, I'm a geek. I've dreamt about being Spider-Man so many times.
See, I've dreamt about having muscles. That's not really a superpower.
Well, unless you're the Hulk.
Yeah, but I remember there was a recurring dream for a while. I'd get out of my house, and then I would look down, and I'd realize I have muscles. So I'm like, well, crap, what the hell am I wearing this shirt? So I take my shirt off so I would see my muscles.
Nice.
And it's like some kind of weird, like, Bee Gees type disco song starts playing, and I'm just walking the streets, and then I end up at this community pool. But there's like an arch, kind of like a walkway over the pool.
Yeah.
So I walk up to the top of the pool, and then I just start flexing, and everyone's cheering as I'm flexing.
I can hear Staying Alive in the background of my brain right now as this is happening.
This was an ongoing dream for years.
They need to. You need to be studied.
Why?
Why?
I wasn't wearing a pink tutu in it.
Your dreams are really out there, brother. I'm a little worried about you.
But that was a superpower, I guess, right?
A superpower what? To just have muscles?
Super stretch,
My muscles bring the party.
Oh, that's your power.
Yeah.
My muscles bring the party. Okay.
Well, one person says, oddly enough, Steve, I had a dream about Lulu last night.
Okay. You shouldn't be dreaming about Steve's dog.
You were at a party up in the mountains, and you brought your dog, and she kept trying to bite me.
Well, that does sound like Lulu.
Yeah, that makes sense.
That's an accurate dream.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, there you go, kids. It seems like us men and women, we dream about pretty much the same thing as far as our nightmares go.
Somebody says a recurring teeth falling out dreams mean that you're worried about money.
It also says that it's associated with feelings of powerlessness and loss of control.
Okay.
How do they figure this out?
No, they don't. I'm gonna cut this short right now.
Oh, are you?
Yeah, because my wife has taken me to dream experts and analysts and everything, and they all have a different answer: the money or the power. I don't. Unless I know it's a scientist, a neuroscientist that knows your brain, or somebody that's really like a professional. I'm not going to believe any dream interpretation. How do they know this?
It's the internet, man. I just looked it up. This other one also says that it's about anxiety.
Okay, yeah,
which is sort of like powerlessness and loss of control.
I think you could.
It's all coming together.
I think you could say that about any negative thing in your life. Like, oh, I had a bad dream. Oh, you're probably feeling anxious, or you're probably feeling a lack of power or control. I mean, seriously, it's like,
Yeah,
really.
well, here's another article that talks about relating to vanity, communication, embarrassment, powerlessness, health. Oh, there's a lot of them.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah. Everybody knows
there's a lot of tooth falling
out.
It's
like friggin' horoscopes, man. Don't believe it. Don't believe the hype.
Today's podcast was brought to you by Travis Gagne, bankruptcy attorney. He's here right now and has agreed to answer more of your questions about bankruptcy. Here's another question from a listener. I'm getting my wages garnished. Can bankruptcy help with that?
Absolutely. One of the big reasons people file bankruptcy is because they have a judgment or a lawsuit against them, or their wages are getting garnished, and so they can't pay their other regular ongoing bills. People sometimes think that you can't file bankruptcy once they have a judgment against them or once a garnishment has started, and that's not true. Filing bankruptcy will immediately stop any garnishment that you have going, except for child support, and stop your creditors from continuing on with garnishments of your bank account, your wages, and in most cases will discharge that liability through the bankruptcy process. And we can file a bankruptcy case for you usually the day you come in.
Thanks, Travis. If you have more questions about bankruptcy, you can reach out to Travis anytime at choosetherightchapter.com. That's choosetherightchapter.com. Thanks for listening.
Innovation, resilience, agility. It's how Michigan businesses work together and continue to build the future. Our expertise, talented workforce, and collaborative environment are making a difference now and shaping the future. Join us and make your mark where it matters. Visit michiganbusiness.org/radio to put your plans in motion. That's michiganbusiness.org/radio.